What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Pursuit of Destiny podcast. It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for another episode, another video. If you are watching on YouTube, shouts out to you. You see me as I'm talking to you. But if you're listening on whatever platform, we are on all of them. So I appreciate you for being there as well. However, on this here episode, I am here to give an announcement of announcements, in which I'm also excited about. I can't drag it out at all because I just want to get it to you all, as we are talking about pursuing destiny this week. We did affirmation on Monday. We dived into what that can actually look like and how you can actually pursue your destiny on Tuesday. And then today I wanted to talk about what I'm going to do. What step am I going to make? Which I hope this encourages you. Even if it does, please let me know in the comment section below. What steps will you take to pursue your destiny, to live out your purpose, and to walk along that divine step? However, with that being said, what I'm going to do, what we're going to do, because I did talk to my lovely wife about this, as it is a shift, right? It's a shift in what is to what I believe should be. And so this here podcast is going to have a name shift. It's going to have an overall shift. It's going to have a vibe shift, show shift, and all those different kind of shifts that shifts can be. And so the shift from Pursuit of Destiny podcast will be changed to the Ricky Jones Jr. podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I myself will have a podcast named after me. Who would have thought it? But largely because one of my heart's desires, and has been and hasn't gone anywhere, is to, one, even be on radio, but then two, even have a television show, to host a show. I personally see myself as having the ability to be like a Steve Harvey and Nick Cannon mix, with the idea that I love Steve Harvey's work ethic and the fact that you see him on so many shows. I believe I could do that too. I believe I can host shows and host events and have, a little fun humor and things like that. But then I love Nick Cannon's approach to business. And so even with his approach with the idea of ownership, I love that. As you can see, my wife and I, we produce and do our various videos and things like that. So that is something that I do want to do and continue to do with my lovely wife, which has so many gifts, talents, and anointings that's going to help bring all of this together. So what I am saying to you all is the podcast will have a new look. It will change a little bit. Now we will be in this same studio, but nonetheless, I'm gonna try to change things up. As you can already see, I added a globe to the look, just trying to little razzle dazzle. So work with us as we grow and mature, and what the show layout and look will be. But I even, like I said, it's a show, right? It's the Ricky Jones Jr. podcast, but I have the mindset of like it being like a TV show, but with the radio vibe, because I am on the podcast, yada yada yada. So we're gonna have different segments. We're gonna have, of course, different interviews and things like that, because I still want to share people's stories, have people on that are inspiring and inspirational to me, knowing that their story, as I see it, can be inspirational to others that may see it and listen to it as well. So we're definitely going to do those. We're going to have different segments, be it about relationships, talking about marriage, talking about fatherhood, talking about being a husband. I love gardening, so we're going to throw in some garden tips and things like that, or just different things that I love, and just different conversations that I believe are necessary. And I believe that, I have a perspective that is not only beneficial to me, but also beneficial to the world. So I'm excited about new territories, new doors, new people that I'll get to come in contact with because of the shift in the show and things like that. And so we're going to have fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I really am. And I'm appreciative, largely because, like I said, I talked to my wife about it, and I had some different names and things that I was going to throw out there for the new podcast show and things like that. And I did a poll on Instagram, and I was like, hey, what do y'all think your name should be? And kind of settled on a name, and I do mean settle. And so I showed my wife, right? I was like, hey, what do you think about this being a name? Yada, yada, yada. She was like, do you like this name? I said, not really, but it was the best one that I could come up with. And she was like, okay, then, what would you call it? And I was like, I would really want to call it the Ricky Jones Jr. podcast, as my desire is to have a show and have things like that. She was like, well, let's just do that. I was like, oh snap, okay. So that it became real just like that. And so then I started praying and asking God, like, okay, like what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about faith. We definitely gonna talk about God on the show as well. But just different things, different books that I'm reading. I have a whole litany of different things that I want to talk about and different segments that we're gonna do on the shows and things like that. So definitely make sure that you are tuned in. My thought right now is that the show will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're gonna do it 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm still working out of time. As you can see now, I've been throwing these podcasts and these YouTube videos at different times just to see which ones bite. But if you have a preferred time, you can definitely let me know in the comments. But I'm still just looking at the analytics and things like that. So that will be determined. But as of now, starting next week, season 2 of our overall podcast show will have a name change, will have days change and things like that. And we're going to have fun. We're going to rock it. I'm going to try to do some new things, zoom some people in and things like that, with the idea that I won't be like limited to just who is here, because I do have friends in various places. So it would be cool to get various, perspectives and things like that. So, with all being said, I'm just excited. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was just even thinking about it on yesterday, the different thoughts and writing things down, because y'all know I'm all about writing things down. So yes, I have all these thoughts, but most of them I have written down just so that it can be worked out, vetted out, and even talked out. And so, I even see various opportunities that's gonna come up. Just one of them, just another segment I'm gonna throw out there. It's like boom or bust. Okay, in boom or bust segment, it's all about trying different things, be it in the marketplace, be it, products and things like that, trying it out and giving my opinion of if it's a boom or if it's a bust. And so, hey, if you have different products or things like that and you want it to be featured on a podcast, definitely send it my way and I'll definitely work something out with you so that we can feature it on it. But I'm saying that to say, great people, it's about to be a good time, okay? Y'all about to see another side of Ricky Jones Jr., the creative side, in which you maybe or may not have seen before. But if you follow my YouTube, the Gardening one, you have seen some of my creativity. But no, it's time to take it to the next level, okay? It's time for me to pursue destiny, like I'm telling you all to pursue destiny, because I largely believe, and I'm even just getting excited because this is truly who I am, that you should not just say a thing and tell somebody what to do, but you should say a thing with the idea that you should show people how to do it, right? So I don't just say the affirmations for you all, but I say the affirmations as also a way in which I should uphold and live my life, right? So with this one being about pursuing destiny, I had to do some inner checking of self to say, Ricky, are you pursuing your destiny to the fullness of your capabilities? And at the time I wasn't. So, can I go and call up a radio station? And, I talked to some people that have ties to radio and they told me the different, woes and the different bridges and things like that you may have to cross to get into it. But I was like, okay, I'll start here. I'll perfect this. And, as the opportunity presents itself, the doors will be made open. So I'm doing it with you all. I'm rocking with you all. I'm pursuing my destiny. And remember, even in pursuing destiny, it's about living out your purpose. And I know my purpose is to share God's love to all that I come in contact with, and also to bring smiles to people's faces, right? Because there's nothing like having a smile on anybody's face, but more than anything, changing a frown into a smile or changing people's day just because of a, burst of refreshness that I get to bring. But then also to be able to give people, solutions, inventions, innovations, transformations, and things like that. So all those things will occur on the show. And with that being said, great people, I am also excited. So you're going to see some things change, and don't be flustered, right? I'm telling you right now, so that as the week goes on, you may see some things change either Friday or Saturday, but it's changing with the idea of what's to come, because season 2, ladies and gentlemen, is about to be so spectacular. Like, man, we've made it. We made it to 99 episodes. Great people. Who would have thunk it, man? Like, wow. Time went by so fast. So many great moments, and so many greater moments that are on the way, because, I'm gonna be able to do it in a way in which I believe fits me. And so, even in the approach, I'm standing up now. I was sitting down before, just trying different things. But I believe with this here show mindset and the whole scenarios of the different segments and things like that, it's gonna fully allow for me to be me and to do me, and to allow for you all to experience me and experience fun for yourself in the moments in which we share together. So, I'm not gonna go too long. I probably went longer than necessary to say the announcement, but obviously I'm excited and I'm looking forward to what's to come. And I know if you're still here, you are too. So good times, great people. So if you would, hit that subscribe button. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you click that bell notification so that you are aware on Tuesday and then on Thursday when the video drops. If you are listening to this podcast on whatever platform in which you are listening on, please hit that follow button, that subscribe button. You can share this with somebody else that needs a burst of excitement, right? You can even go to my Instagram. I have daily I do different things, and which just brings vibrancy to your day and start your day off well. So hey, I'm here for the people, and that's just what I'm gonna do. That's just what I'm gonna be. And so hey, let's just have fun, great people. Fun times are on the way, and I'm excited to do it with you all. So with that being said, the change will occur. This is the last time you will have to hear me say, Pursuit of Destiny podcast. I mean, it will be powered by Pursuit of Destiny Productions, but hey, it's the Ricky Jones Jr. podcast. And so, hey, I was watching Side today from Duck Dynasty, so that's why hey just keeps coming up. But nonetheless, have a great day, great people. And next week is about to start something great, and I'm excited to start it with you. So I love you. I appreciate you. See you then. Peace.